As a public defender, Judge Karen fought for her clients' rights. She was elected to the bench because she believes in doing the right thing.
I'm very passionate about helping people, period. Y'all two grown people need to get your own house.
Right.
You had 7 years to have told him that. When we fight, who's gonna win?
You are.
I don't answer questions, I ask them.
Yes, ma'am.
Raise your right hand.
Objective, independent justice.
I'm ready to rule. If you keep walking, you can overcome whatever circumstances you're facing.
This is Supreme Justice with Judge Karen. Vanessa Torres is suing Jasmine and Maya Martin in the amount of $2,539. Ms. Torres claims her neighbors asked to hold a small graduation party in her backyard and says their guests trashed her yard and damaged her outdoor furniture.
All right, Ms. Torres, you're suing Jasmine and Maya Martin for $2,539 because of a breach of a contract that resulted in property damage. Is that right?
Yes, Judge.
And my understanding is that these two women are your neighbors?
Yes.
And how long have you been neighbors?
5 years.
5 years?
5 years.
Yes.
And were you good neighbors? You talked to each other? And
We had a friendly relationship. She would sometimes come to my house and have drinks in the backyard after work, that sort of thing.
So tell me what happened.
Okay, so it started with Maya's graduation. She was graduating college, which I was very happy for her.
Were
and I
you
wanted
close to Maya too?
Not as close, but
Right.
yes, definitely. I wanted to see her succeed and be happy.
Okay.
And she graduated college, which was wonderful. I went over to their house and I wanted to give her a congratulations card. And they were talking about the party that Maya wanted to have for her graduation. She didn't say it was a party, she said a gathering. They weren't sure, what they wanted to do.
Right.
And they were complaining about the size of their yard and asked if they could use my house and my yard for this gathering.
Right.
I disagree with the statement that she's saying.
What was your understanding?
Well, when she came to my house to give the card to my daughter, we were in the planning to do what we're gonna do. So she interacted with us in the communication, and she offered her yard, her house.
She said you could have this in my yard.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so
which I did agree that this gathering that I was under the impression would be 10 to 15 people.
Right.
I agreed that they could use not the house but the yard, and as long as the house, nobody went into the house except to use the restroom, I'd be okay with it.
Right.
I also made sure to emphasize to both of them that to treat my yard as their own. I love my backyard.
Right.
If
Let
I
me
may,
see some pictures.
Yes, thank you. This is my yard before the party.
How were you supposed to get access to her backyard?
Actually, before she was going out of the town, and she stopped by in the morning, then June 14th, and gave me the key.
She gave you the key to her house?
The key of her house.
Had they ever used your house or your house, because they're going to use the bathroom, so they're using your house. Had they ever used your house or the backyard before?
No, not like this.
All right, so when you said that they could use your house, what kind of party, other than the number of people, what kind of party was talked about?
It's a graduation party.
I understand that, but I'm talking about from your understanding, because the party's at her house. I need to understand how she understood that party.
So my understanding was that Maya was going to invite 10, maximum, 12 people to the backyard, as you can see from the photo.
Right, but what were we going to do in the backyard?
There's a lovely seating area.
Right, a little gazebo here.
Yes, the gazebo, the chairs, the sofa.
Right.
And I thought they would just be sitting around, celebrating, talking, 10 to 12 girlfriends.
Right. For how long? Was it supposed to only be girls?
No, we didn't specify that.
Okay. And for how long? Well, the party was going to start at what time?
It was going to start at 6 p.m., and we didn't really have an end time.
And we didn't talk about what this party looked like, though, other than that it was going to happen here.
No.
And fewer than 12 or fewer people. That's it.
That's it. And
we don't know about drinks, music, food, nothing else, right? Nothing else.
We did not specify those things, other than not anybody in the house other than to use the bathroom.
Right, they could come in to use the bathroom. Okay, so this is a party. Now, what party did we throw?
Okay, me and my friends, we love theater, so we're gonna we just like to do karaoke. I brought my laptop because we didn't have
So you were gonna do karaoke?
Yeah, and Yeah, we had some. I don't drink,
Right.
but I told my friends they could bring some like beers.
Right.
And we could drink.
Right.
Eating
food.
Yeah.
Y'all could have done
Talking.
that in your yard. I mean, I just don't understand why you had to take these few people across the street to this lady's house.
Judge, if I may, I have photos of what my backyard looked like after the party.
Let me see.
And you'll see photos of what my house used to look like. You'll
Right.
see the torn canopy.
Right.
You'll see the chairs that have been broken.
Right.
You'll see the lights, the beautiful lights that were hanging up above that were shattered.
Well,
It was a debacle.
What
They made a mess.
happened here?
Exactly.
This little party of her and her 12 friends, you were there the whole time too?
Because one thing that she said is that she didn't want like a lot of people going into the house to use the bathroom.
Right.
So she said like one at a time.
Right.
So my mom was inside taking care of the house. She was sitting there, and we were like in the backyard.
Coming up on Supreme Justice.
It was a huge, rager.
Oh, it's a rager party.
It was like a rager party.
And when you say a rager party, what are they doing at a rager party?
Like smoking, drinking, there's weed out there.
What?
And later,
My home faces directly across the street from his.
Okay.
The light looks like a football field.
Right.
And it's directly shining into my bedroom window upstairs and my downstairs.
if you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878. You're watching Supreme Justice with Judge Karen. Supreme Justice is back with the case of Vanessa Torres, who is suing Jasmine and Maya Martin for property damage.
So you were inside the house.
I was in the
sitting outside the bathroom door?
No, in the living room that I
Right.
could see, the people that was coming
So
in to go to the
So
bathroom.
you were watching the house from the inside.
I was, yes.
And she was
Okay.
drinking.
We were just like sitting down. Yeah,
No, you weren't just sitting down.
We had
No. You were not just sitting down. Come on.
we had some food. We played some games.
Right.
And later that day, her son goes to the house and he brought more people with
Oh,
him.
her son brought some folks over.
Yes. I didn't know he was gonna go there. I've known him for like 2 years.
Right. You knew that your son came and brought people over?
He did. He brought his girlfriend and one friend. That
Is
was
that
it.
true? There's just 3 people? Well, how many people did he bring?
No, I saw a lot of people, and I even talked to him.
Wait. Everybody got cell phones. I know you took some pictures.
I
We
don't.
didn't bring them.
Okay. Does your son have pictures?
I'm not sure. I didn't.
Okay, let's get him in here. What's his name? Is that Samuel?
Samuel.
Samuel Torres.
Yes.
Court calls Samuel Torres. I don't believe there are no pictures. So Samuel, tell me about the party.
So that night, it was June 14th, I was coming home and I had just seen my girlfriend and my friend. And so when I arrived.
So it's just the 3 of you?
Yes,
They
it was-
came to your mama house?
Yes, it was
Okay.
just 3 of us. And
Right.
it was a huge, rager.
Oh, it's a rager party?
It was like a rager party. It was.
Like how
far-
many people?
And there was about 30 to 40 people or so.
Right, and when you say a rager party, what are they doing at a rager party?
Like smoking, drinking, there's weed out there.
What?
And don't get me wrong, I do it too, but
Right, but not at your mama house.
not at someone else's house,
Right, right.
not the neighbor's house. So that's why I'm like,
Right. So why did you leave her place looking like this?
We were tired, we were exhausted, and we just were waiting to feel a little bit better to go and clean up.
Obviously, you never did feel any better. Because when did you get back home, miss?
Monday morning.
And the party was when?
Saturday night.
So from Saturday night when you had this party to Monday morning when Miss Torres comes back home, you never went back over there to clean up?
I went to the store to get some stuff to clean up.
When did you do that?
On Sunday afternoon.
Right, and then?
And I was trying to go there as soon as possible on Monday. I mean, honestly,
This is a reckless disregard for somebody else's property. Absolutely reckless.
But we didn't see that any of those damages. Of course, I
You
was.
know what though? You did nothing to clean up. You did nothing. And so you really are in no position to tell me, oh, I didn't know it was that bad. What do you want to show me here?
Thank you. I have a photo of the series of texts between myself and Jasmine.
Let me see it.
And you'll see that that's from 3 in the afternoon on
Sunday.
Monday.
But you told me you got back Monday morning.
Yes.
Okay, so 3 in the
So
afternoon.
this is after I had already seen my house.
So here, I got a really good look, and there's so much damage. 2 of my
Yes.
chairs are busted, blah, blah, blah. Way beyond a normal party.
Yeah.
And there's no way that there was much damage. I'm not paying that. She goes, when you tell her how much it comes to, are you high? She asked.
Yeah.
2 wicker chairs for $1,200, a gazebo canopy for $700. Come on, Vanessa, you could literally buy a. Got cut off. Ms. Torres says, you should have controlled your guests, and your answer was, it was a party. It got a little wild. But I didn't see anything get broken. There's no way you can put us on the hook for this. You said the party was your gift to Maya. It seems to me all you were doing was just washing your hands of the whole thing.
I also have a receipt of all, because she's claiming that the furniture didn't cost that much. I have a receipt.
Because she doesn't have that nice furniture.
That's right.
Let
And
me
this
see
has
the
a
receipt.
10-year warranty,
Right.
but the warranty is for normal wear and tear, not for tears.
Right, not for this,
If
not
you
for a
see the
raised
other
party.
photographs, if you show the other photographs, you'll see the tear in the chairs. You'll see the cigarette burns from my nice rug, outdoor rug.
That's a mess.
lights.
It's
It's a
hot
mess. It was an absolute mess. It was a complete
Well, let me just say
disrespect.
this. Let me just say this. You had a duty of care under the circumstances. That's why I guess you sat inside the house, or maybe you sat inside the house to drink. I don't know. But you had a duty of care that you breached. You don't have any pictures. It just seems to me that with all this going on and back and forth, you should have had some pictures. This was your graduation party. You got some pictures. You just don't want to show them to me. You got pictures. You just don't want me to see them. Right, Maya?
No.
Yes, okay. Well, whatever. But you were also responsible here, irresponsible, for giving somebody this kind of access to your house. If there was only going to be 12 people, it should have just been 12 people across the street. And the damage didn't happen inside your house, so thank God that when they were going to the bathroom over there, they probably were using the bathroom in your yard. There ain't no telling what was going on back there. It's just horrible. I'm ready to roll, though. Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $2,539. Good luck to you.
All rise.
Judge Karen has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The co-defendants are ordered to pay $2,539.
Still thinking that we shouldn't be responsible because we didn't do anything like that.
Justice was done. Justice was served.
Coming up,
Because you say he is shining lights into your house. Did you realize that this light was creating this type of illumination in his house?
It depends. I'm not in this house. How would I know?
You know the light, the power of the light you have.
I can't work. It's affecting my mood.
you're watching Supreme Justice with Judge Karen. Martin Cooper is suing Darren Blake in the amount of $2,000. Mr. Cooper claims his neighbor installed a bright security light that lit up his bedroom and says it caused his insomnia. The defendant is countersuing for $3,500.
Okay, Mr. Cooper, you're suing Mr. Blake for $2,000, and Mr. Blake, you've made a counterclaim for $3,500. This is a nuisance claim because you say he is shining lights into your house,
Yes, Your Honor.
and you've countersued because you said he damaged the light.
Yes,
Okay, so you are neighbors.
Yes.
correct, Your Honor.
Okay, tell me about the light you put up.
Yes, so as Mr. Cooper knows, we have had a lot of burglaries in the neighborhood recently,
Okay.
and I had to do something about that. So I decided to get a specially made security light that would shine out onto the street.
What type of light was it?
It was a commercial grade security light.
Tell me about the light.
My home faces directly across the street from his.
Okay.
The light looks like a football field.
Right.
The Friday night lights.
Right.
And it's directly shining into my bedroom window upstairs and my downstairs
Do
window.
you have a picture?
Yes,
Let me
ma'am.
see a picture.
This is a picture of the light coming through my window.
Do you have a picture of the light itself?
No, just the light that's coming through my window.
Did you realize that this light was creating this type of illumination in his house?
It depends. I'm not in this house. How would I know?
You know the light, the power of the light you have. In your estimation, considering how far away his house is, does this look like it could illuminate this much light?
It's possible if there are no curtains whatsoever.
Right. Oh, it's whether there are curtains or not, it could emit this light, is the question.
It
You
is
agree?
Possible.
Coming up,
I ran over to say, hey, can we talk about it? He
Right.
shut me down and said, hey, I'm safety for my family. Let's not talk.
you're watching Supreme Justice with Judge Karen. Supreme Justice is back with the case of Martin Cooper, who is suing Darren Blake for emotional distress.
So he puts up this light now that's interfering with your sleep.
Yes.
And what happens? What's happening in your life with
So
this light?
I am out spiritually, mentally, and physically. I have to go to a specialist. I have paperwork, the doctor saying that I have insomnia. I can't work. It's affecting my mood. My partner won't even spend the night anymore because the light is so bright.
Right.
I actually freaked out. I finally said, I've had enough and I need to do something about it.
Right. Just seems to me if I was going through all that, I would have put a blackout curtain in the window and still dealt with the situation. All right, so did you talk to him about the light?
So I sent him an email.
Why didn't you go over and knock on the door?
I couldn't catch him.
Okay.
I sent him an email.
All right.
I saw him at the mailbox. I went and confronted him because I didn't get a reply. It was a very nice email.
What did you say in the email?
I said, hi, we need to talk about something. Your light has been shining in my bedroom.
Right.
And it's been okay. Recently, it's been on 24/7,
Right.
and it's been unbearable.
Did you know that the light was on all the time?
After a certain point, it did malfunction, so I knew that it was on, yes.
So, and he told you it was malfunctioning.
He told me, apparently he sent me an email. I never saw the email.
But so you never talked to each other?
No. And
That's the problem with emails and texting.
Right.
Is that sometimes you need to pick up a phone and make a call, or you go over and you knock on somebody's door. So you never communicated to him the problem.
After I sent the email, then I saw him at the mailbox.
Right.
I ran over to say, hey, can we talk about it?
Right.
He shut me down and said, hey, I'm safety for my family. Let's not talk.
Judge Karen's verdict when Supreme Justice returns. You're watching Supreme Justice with Judge Karen.
Now, let's go to your counterclaim. Your counterclaim is what happened to the light? What happened to the light?
I'm angry. I finally had enough. I got my BB gun and I shot the lights out because I needed his attention.
Well, I guess you got it because here we are.
Yeah.
So that's the countersuit for the damage to your light.
Mm-hmm.
The repairs for the light is $1,500. Mm-hmm. You're responsible for that. You had no right to go out there and blow out the light. There are codes and laws about things like this. You acted like a madman.
Yeah.
But one good thing, we know that light's not going back up.
No.
All right, so if you have $1,500 in damage, you're asking for $2,000 in emotional distress. I'm giving you the $1,500 in damages. But the emotional distress, I'm going to give you half of that, $1,000. So I'm ready to rule. Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $1,000. Judgment for the defendant in the amount of $1,500. Good luck to you.
All rise.
Judge Karen has ruled. The plaintiff is ordered to pay $1,500. The defendant is ordered to pay $1,000.
I'm not pleased with the result. I don't feel like it's a safe place to live anymore, so we might be moving.
It looks like he is not going to listen to the judge and is going to put some sort of light up there.
This has been a production of Allen Media Group.